What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Ant for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at y'all with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully y'all are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Gemini, so let's go ahead and get it started. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday. I hope y'all are well, and I hope we're looking towards a fantastic day. So let's go ahead and get on into it. What do we got going on here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Moving into the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini, we're going to grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Judgment card. You could be connecting with a Scorpio here for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the Seven of Swords in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Ten of Wands in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you, Gemini, we do have here the Nine of Pentacles. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. Well, Gemini, coming forward into your next 24 hours, Judgment card here all the way to the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Kind of feels to me like you're in a period of time right now where there is some sense of forgiveness that's coming in. It could be self-forgiveness, but if it's not self-forgiveness, it could be forgiveness towards another person. You know, having a look at what it is you're dealing with. You're dealing with the Ten of Wands reversed. I feel the need that something here needs to be forgiven in order to completely release the burden that you've been carrying. Sometimes there's this energy of having to let go. Forgiveness can be a different kind of form or method of entirely letting go of a situation in your life. So it's not so much about forgiveness in the sense of I can forgive, but I'm not going to forget. That's what I feel like it's kind of coming down to here, Gemini. It's like, I can forgive, but I'll never forget. So if I can forgive and let go, it doesn't mean that I'll put myself in the same position to ever let something happen to me again. So I'm not going to forget what happened. I'm always going to take that lesson. I'm always going to carry it with me going forward. But I can choose to forgive someone or something so that I can ultimately let go of something in my life that I no longer need to have a negative impact on me, or no longer will I give it the permission to have a negative impact on me in general. Looking at the outcome that's present here for you, Gemini, we do have here the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles here says, I'm ready to be back in a very confident energy. I'm ready to be completely isolated from whatever the situation is. And ultimately, I'm ready to be free here from something. So this sense of forgiveness, this sense of letting go is what's coming in here for many of you in your next 24 hours, and it's going to be quite the weight being lifted off your shoulders. I feel like this is ultimately about dismantling certain burdens that have been negatively impacting you, and as you let go, you will not forget, meaning that you acknowledge, I'm ready to let go, I'm ready to move on, but I also am taking the lessons with me to never put myself in a position to get hurt again or for anything to negatively impact me again going forward, all right? All right, Gemini, very cool. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here with the air signs today. We're going to go ahead and do air, water, fire, earth. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. But once again, though, everybody, thank you for being here. Hope your Tuesday is going well. Just want to give everybody a bit of a fair warning. I am a little bit drained today, kind of tired, kind of feeling a little bleh. Feel like I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, even though I got a good amount of rest. So do bear with me today, guys, as I am a little tired. So I'm going to be going a little bit more at a slower pace today for today's daily reading. Energies are interesting today. It's not like the energy is entirely bad. It's not like the energy today in general is bad. It just feels very spacey. I wonder if anybody else feels that way as well. Do you guys feel a little spacey today? I feel like there is this energy that is very relaxed and very chill, but also it's kind of just spacey. I don't know. I can't really, I guess I can't really convey it, but it's pretty interesting for today. So we started out here with our Gemini. Let's go ahead and jump on into the water signs and have a look here at the Cancer. All right, what do we got going on for Cancer, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please? For the zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer, we're going to grab our last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Ten of Cups. You could be connecting here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Strength. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the Two of Swords, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the King of Swords in the reverse. So let's see what is up. Well, Cancer, setting foot into your next 24 hours, Ten of Cups here all the way to the Strength card. I kind of feel like there's definitely something that makes you really happy, but I feel like you are holding yourself back from it because there's this part of you that's worried about fucking it all up. That is as bluntly as I can put it for you, Cancer. It's like, yeah, sure, I know that there's this thing here that makes me really happy, but like, I'd rather kind of pull myself or hold myself back from it because I'm afraid that I'm going to screw it up. I'm afraid that I'm going to mess it up. I mean, having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Two of Swords. So you're at a crossroads right now. What should I do? Because on one hand, I can invest in my happiness, I can invest in my fulfillment, and worry that I'm going to mess it all up. Or on the other hand, I can protect myself from messing up some form of happiness in my life, yet you wouldn't really get to enjoy it, Cancer, so that's not much fun, is it? And looking at the outcome here being the King of Swords reversed, I think the King of Swords reversed here is really what comes down to recognizing maybe I need to drop right now this protection, this energy of self-preservation, this worry or this fear that I need to protect myself from my own self of ruining a chance at happiness or of ruining something in my life that's genuinely good for me. At the end of the day, guys, we have to allow ourselves to take a step back and enjoy what does make us happy and to not let the worries, the anxiety, or any sort of fear continue to get in the way of it. Here's the truth, here's the no bullshit reality of our lives and our situation and our happiness. We're not going to know how long whatever is making us happy or whatever is fulfilling us is going to be kicking around and hanging around in our lives. If we're talking about a happy-dappy relationship, you may not know how long you're going to end up being with that person. It could be the rest of your life. It could be a couple more years. For those of you that are really happy and content with the job that you have, you never know if that's going to be the job you're going to work till the rest of your life. And at the end of the day, all we can really do is enjoy what makes us fulfilled and what makes us happy and what we have right in front of us. And if we don't enjoy it and we just get anxious of when we're going to lose it or if it's going to last or if it's going to stick around for us, we're missing time on enjoying the good shit that's right in front of us. And the more that we do that, the more it's wasted time. And I don't think that it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it to be concerned all the time. I don't think it's worth it to worry all the time. I don't think it's worth it to say, you know what, maybe I should kind of just back off right now from whatever makes me happy because I'm scared of ruining it or I'm scared that I'm going to lose it, so I might as well push it away already. It's like, give yourself the opportunity to enjoy what fulfills you in the now moment without having to worry about if it'll come to an ending at all or when it will or if it will. At the end of the day, everything comes to an end, right? Even our lives, even our temperamental lives that we're all living inevitably comes to an end, even though that hopefully doesn't sound as morbid as it might. The truth is that everything is temporary. So if we have something great in front of us, enjoy it to the best of your ability. Because life is for the taking, life is for enjoyment, life is for good experiences. It's not all just for the bad because we get to experience all of it. So for any Cancer here that kind of resonates with this right now, if you have been like kind of scared that you're going to mess something up, or if you've been kind of scared of losing something that you care about, it's like, just let yourself fucking enjoy it, man. At the end of the day, if that day comes where you do lose whatever this is that's bringing in a lot of happiness and a lot of fulfillment for you, deal with it then. For right now, say fuck it, be present, All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up our water. We also did our air, going on into the fire. What do we got showing up here for the Leo gang? What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, let's see what we got going on with you, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Cups. So you could be connecting here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Page of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, Leo, we got the Page of Swords in reverse. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you, we do have here the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So as far as I'm seeing for Leos in your next 24 hours, Page of Cups here to the Page of Wands. Definitely, excuse me for one moment, definitely pretty excited and definitely pretty passionate towards somebody or something. I think you want to give something a chance, or you want to give a person a chance here is what it kind of looks like to me. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with Page of Swords reversed. Now, usually when I see Page of Swords reversed, it's kind of an energy of like no hesitation. So Leo, I feel like in your next 24 hours, it's like, you know what? I'm not going to hesitate. Like if I want someone, I'm going to tell them I want them. If I'm interested in a passion, I'm going to go ahead and go towards my passion. I just feel like you're in a period of time right now where it's like, I don't want to let fear hold me back from what I desire. So I'm going to go for it anyways. So I do feel like there's no hesitation here for any Leo that's watching. You're just not hesitant. You're ready here to really go for something. something. Whether it's about telling the person you like them, whether it's about going to start that business you want to start and getting it started, whether it's about really going and pursuing something that you're passionate about. It's like you're in that space where it's like, fuck being hesitant. Let's just go ahead and go for it. Having a look at the outcome that's present, Three of Pentacles reversed. I don't want to be in a period of time right now where I'm concerned, wondering if something will work. I want to go ahead and try to experience it for myself, because in the end, then I'll know, you know? So it's like, I don't want to worry about what the outcome could be. I want to do it and see what the outcome is, you know? I don't want to worry if, oh, maybe this person doesn't like me back. I want to let them know that I like them so then I can know if they'll like me back or not, you know? I don't want to worry and wonder if the business that I wanted to start will end up thriving and working out for me. I want to experience it for myself and see if that's what will happen. So we have to experience in order to get the answers we're looking forward to. Otherwise, we're always going to be inside our heads wondering what could have happened, you know? So I think it's very important to do this in life. I think it's always very important to always just jump into the experience that you want or that you desire, because you never really will know what'll happen unless you give yourself that chance to experience it. So Leo, good on you. Happy to see that here for you. Don't have any hesitancy. Just jump into it. The only way you know if something will work is if you try it, okay? Cool. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our beautiful water. We finished up our fire. We also did our air, jumping on into the earth sign. Let's have a look here at the Virgo gang. What's going on for the birthday peeps, baby? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Virgo, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Pentacles. You could be connecting here with an earth sign, a fellow Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Having a look here at the current energy for you, we got the Star in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. We do have here the Ace of Swords, and then looking at the outcome for you, Virgo, we got here the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, Virgo, setting foot here into your next 24 hours, Queen of Pentacles to the Star in reverse. Kind of feels to me like you're in a position right now where you are not feeling like you are as hopeful or as faithful of something working out. I see that with the Queen of Pentacles. This is about you going within right now at this time and kind of analyzing your real and true feelings. So what it comes down to here for you, Virgo, is that as you're analyzing your feelings and emotions, you're starting to feel less and less faith, or that you're putting less and less faith into a situation. It's like, I don't really know how hopeful I can continue to be when I'm not starting to feel as hopeful as I originally did. Having a look at what you're dealing with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is the card that could represent the truth. It can be a card that can represent an epiphany or mental clarity. So I think that you're just starting to recognize that the truth is you just don't really feel that faithful, or you don't really feel that hopeful about something anymore as you once or originally did. And looking at the outcome here being the Page of Pentacles reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed here says, considering that I'm not feeling as hopeful as I once did, I don't think I'm going to take action. I think I'm just going to take a step back from something entirely. So maybe you're not feeling as hopeful for a relationship anymore to be going in the direction you wish it to. Maybe you're not feeling that hopeful anymore about a job. Maybe you're not feeling that hopeful anymore about your certainty of what you want your future to be. The truth is that this situation could be a negative. It could be a positive. It really depends on the context, because let's say you're not really as hopeful about a future that you want for yourself anymore. That could be a positive thing, because maybe you're changing and you want to change the future instead of what you originally wanted it to be, you know? So it could be a positive thing here in the sense of like, well, I'm not as hopeful for my future anymore because I'm changing as a person, and what I want for my future is inevitably something different than what I was working towards. Now, for another group of Virgos, it could be like, well, I'm trying to be hopeful that me and my partner will continue to establish this relationship and grow and continue to love each other more and more every day. But if you haven't been feeling hopeful about that, that could be something that's maybe deemed, you know, negative in your retrospect, because it's like, shit, I want to be hopeful, but I feel like I can't be. So basically the advice is going to be different. You know, if this situation is a positive situation for you, then it's just kind of symbolizing that you're acknowledging you're changing as a person, and your circumstances for your future need to change and align with what you want. If this is more of a negative situation where you're losing hope or losing faith in something that you still want and that you still desire, then you have to get down to the truth of, is what you're thinking about, is what's happening actually happening? Are you and somebody not in a good space? And if that's the case, don't focus on the problem anymore. Start focusing on the solution. Remember, guys, the more that we reiterate the problems we have in life, the more we're allowing those problems to continue to continuously manifest. Now, if we take a step back and we start focusing on the solution, then we're not reiterating problems, we're reinforcing ways to fix things we need to fix. So what I would say here for Virgos is that, let's say right now you're not happy, that you're losing hope or losing faith in something in your life because you want it to continue to grow. Quit reinforcing that problem, start searching for the solution, and see what is available to you. All right, Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for today. We're going to go ahead and jump on into our next batch now and see what's going on. Going back into our air signs, let's have a look here at the Aquarius. All right, what do we got going on here for Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Messages for Team Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aquarius, let's see what's going on with you, beautiful people. Hopefully all is well. Aquarian, overall energy for you is going to be the Judgment card. You could be connecting here with a Scorpio. Having a look at your current energy, we got the Moon in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Six of Wands in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for your next 24, we got here the Two of Swords in the reverse position for you. So Aquarius, having a look here into your next 24 hours, Judgment card here to the Moon card in reverse. Definitely seems to me like right now this is about, I don't feel like the Judgment is about a second chance either. It's not about a second chance. It's not about a judgment. I feel like the Judgment here is kind of a message from your guides. Because when you see this, you always see a Judgment card depicted with an angel who's blowing the horn, who's delivering the message to the people that need to hear it. And I feel like that's what's coming in here for many of you. It's that you're getting this message, especially messages surrounding your emotions. Having a look at your current energy, being the Moon card in the reverse for you, Aquarian. Moon in reverse represents that maybe you're that maybe you're not all that in touch with yourself emotionally at this time. So I feel here for you that you're kind of getting this message from your guides that maybe it's time to reconnect with yourself. It's time to get more back in touch with your feelings and emotions, because there's something there for you that needs to be felt, that needs to be released, or that needs to be acknowledged. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Six of Wands reversed. So when we see the Six of Wands in the reverse position, it usually represents a lack of success, or it could represent kind of like this lack of direction. And the reason why there seems to be a lack of direction in your life is because you're not emotionally aligned right now. If you were emotionally aligned right now, you'd have a better sense of direction of where you're going or where you'd like to go. So looking at the outcome being the Two of Swords reversed, it's kind of like you've made this final decision to shut down. And the more shut down you are, Aquarius, the more there's going to be a lack of direction of where to go next and what you should do and how to get yourself on track. So I think that your guides are telling you the key to everything that you need to know right now is within your own feelings and emotions. And the more out of touch that you're going to be with your own feelings and emotions is going to be the more out of touch of the way that you get to lead and direct your life. If you want to direct your life into a good place, now is the time right now to reconnect with yourself emotionally, figure things out, heal what needs to be healed, and use those emotions as a guide to take you to where you need to go. All right, so take that how that resonates, of course, but that's kind of what I was getting here, the gist of that for you. All right, so we did our air sign, jumping back into our water signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the beautiful Pisces, baby. What do we got going on for the fish? Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Messages for Team Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my beautiful fish, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully all is well. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Cups. Having a look here at your current energy, we got here the Eight of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Three of Pentacles, and then looking at the outcome for you, Piscean, we do have here the Moon in reverse. So Pisces, let's go ahead and talk about it here for you. Pisces, we got here Six of Cups, and we got here the Eight of Wands, your overall energy to your current energy. As far as I'm seeing here for you, Six of Cups here, definitely the card of the past, but I feel like your past has a lot to convey. I think that Eight of Wands here is about how your past has been carried out into your present. I think that whatever's happened to you in your past still plays out today. Having a look at what you're dealing with the Three of Wands, with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is like, there's some shit you need to work out. I feel like the message that's kind of being delivered here to you, Pisces, is like, you know, if you're wondering why the way things are today are similar to the way they were in the past, that's because your past carried out into your present. And if you don't work on those things from your past that you don't want to continue bringing forward with you, it's going to be a never-ending cycle of the past being pretty much the same repetitive cycle as the present moment. And looking at the outcome here being the moon card in reverse, it's almost like you haven't been acknowledging this on an emotional level. You haven't been acknowledging whatever has happened in your past that's still occurring today. So if you don't get to the root of the problem, Piscean, you are going to find yourself in a repetitive cycle, which is not some sort of cycle that everybody wants to be involved in or a part of. Most people don't want to be stuck in a repetitive cycle, right? So what I would say here for Pisces is that if you're noticing that your past is repeating often and your past is still kind of like the same shit that's happening in your present, maybe there is some sort of root that you need to get to the bottom to. You know, you got to get to the bottom of the root cause of why things are the way they are so that you can allow yourself from this day forward to move on from that type of thing, whether it's a habit, whether it is a repetitive cycle of, you know, people doing the same things they do or you doing the same thing that maybe you're unhappy with or that you dislike. If you can find that root and you can decide that from this day forward, I'm not allowing this to happen anymore, then you're not going to see any more repetitive cycles. You're going to see change. Okay? All right, Piscean, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, by the way, Pisces Love 5, thank you so much for the $1.99, my love. I appreciate it as always. You said thanks as always, Aunt, and sending good vibes. Thank you, love. Appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for your donation. Really, really means a lot. So, we did our air signs. We did our water signs. Also, by the way, Dana, appreciate you being a new subscriber. Thank you for sticking around. It really means a lot. Glad that you discovered my channel and happy that you're happy over here. Much, much appreciated. But yeah, man. Really appreciate everybody being here. Thanks so much. So we did our air, we did our water. We're going to hop into the fire in just a sec. Going to take a quick little break over here, guys. Like I said, not having the most energy today, so trying to go at my own pace. But I hope it's going well so far, man. Happy Tuesday. Last week flew by. I wonder if that's going to be the same here for this week as well. I feel like last week it was Monday and then it was Friday. So last week was a pretty quick week. I wonder how this week's going to turn out for everybody as well. Especially, which I now think, I'm pretty sure Mercury is direct now. It's in retrograde. Not direct, but it's in retrograde, not in pre-shadow anymore. So I'm pretty sure Mercury is full-fledged retrograde right now as well. Wonder how that's kind of been for you guys too. Dana says, so grateful I found you. Truly appreciate your messages. Thank you, Dana. I appreciate that. Really, really do. And I'm glad that you do. Take it slow, Aunt. We're not going anywhere. I know. But you know me, though. I'm always on my grind. But sometimes you got to pull back and take things slow. I know that for sure. All right, everybody. So we did our air. We did our water. We're now going to go ahead and move on into our fire. All right. Going back into our fire signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Aries, baby. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Aries. It's almost your husband's birthday soon. Yeah, he's a Virgo. I remember that. Happy early birthday to your husband, Julia. What do we got going on here for the Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages from my Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aries, let's see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the star in the reverse. You could be connecting here with an Aquarius for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we do got here the Five of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do got here the Tower in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you, Aries, what do we have? We have here the Page of Wands. So Aries, setting foot into your next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and talk about it. We got here the Star in reverse paired with the Five of Wands. I definitely feel that for many of you right now, it's kind of hard to see like healing. It's kind of hard to see like a good time or the future or the good times ahead when it's been frustrating, when there's been conflict, when there's been anger, when there's been resentment. So it's understandable, right? When it's hard to see good times coming ahead when it seems like it's just been so stressful. I don't know exactly personally what's happening in your life. You know, it could be a multitude of things right now that have kind of been stressing you out. But at the end of the day, I can get where you're coming from. You know, it's really hard sometimes to see the light at the end of the tunnel when life just seems like it's constantly knocking you down, or when life just seems like it's constantly stressful, or where it's one problem after another, after another, after another. And when I tell you, and believe me when I tell you this, it happens to everybody. You know, it's happened to me more times than I can count, where it just seems like, fuck, man, life just has a problem after a problem after a problem. What the fuck? Where is this light at the end of the tunnel? What I learned, though, in my life, especially going through my spiritual awakening at the age of 17, was that the truth is that there will always be a light at the end of the tunnel, because there is no such thing as being trapped in one vibration forever. we as human beings, souls having a human experience, our energy is so fluid. Our energy is constantly shifting, morphing, and changing. So you can never be happy forever. You can never be sad forever. You can never be angry forever. You can never be in a place of laughter forever. Every single feeling and emotion and every single thing that we're experiencing in life, whether it seems like it's stressful and negative or it's happy and dandy, eventually that energy is going to shift at some point. So the great thing that I've learned in life is that when we're going through the hard times, it means the good times aren't that far away, because the hard times can only happen for so long until something good happens for you. So try to use that as a little bit of an anchor for you, to give you a bit of motivation here to know that everything's going to be okay, because the hard times can't be there forever. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with. You are dealing with the Tower reverse. It's like, I just want to avoid all this right now. I don't want to feel this way. I want to just feel okay and stable and grounded. I'm tired of being stressed out and frustrated. Totally understand it, guys. But looking at the outcome here being the Page of Wands, I feel like the Page of Wands here showing up for the outcome is kind of like, my interest right now is just in being able to settle down a little bit and enjoy my life more. And guess what? You can do that 110%. And it will happen for you. Don't tune out right now the stressful times you're going through, because remember too that stressful times in life are important. When we're going through periods of stress, periods of being overwhelmed, or periods of just a lot happening, most of the time we're in the process of building something really wonderful for ourselves. For the people who work super hard to have a really great retirement, sure, working that hard sucked, but you worked for something. You put yourself through stress, you put yourself through a hurdle, but there was a light at the end of the tunnel of that, right? So I think it's really important here, Aries, to recognize that the hard times you're going through, as hard as they might be right now, I think that it's setting you up for something successful, okay? It's setting you up for something positive. So if you hold on to that anchor, that the good times aren't that far away, everything's going to be okay here for you, It's life. Shit happens, but shit does get better, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our fire, we did our water, we did our air, going on into the earth sign. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Taurus gang. What do we got going on, everybody? Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling on in, please, for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my beautiful bull gang, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You might be dealing with an earth sign. Having a look at your current energy, we got the Nine of Wands. Having a look at what you're dealing with, we do got here the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and then having a look at your outcome, Taurus, what do we got? We got here the Five of Swords in the reverse position. So Taurus, having a look into your next 24 hours, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here, followed up with the Nine of Wands. I kind of feel like you're in a position of time right now, Taurus, where it's pretty hard to listen to that self-care, or it's pretty hard to have self-care when you feel so shut down. Nine of Wands is usually that energy that represents that you're kind of holding everything in, you're pretty guarded. So right now, Taurus, I feel like you're bottling up a lot of your feelings and emotions and your experiences. And it's been kind of hard to connect with yourself because you've been so bottled up. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with, Two of Pentacles reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed here is representing that you haven't had a release. Because when the Two of Pentacles, right, is upright, that means that the cycle, the pentacle, things are moving, energies are flowing. When it's in the reverse position, though, it doesn't mean that energies are flowing. It means that there's a blockage. So I feel here for you, Taurus, that you kind of feel like there's just a giant blockage right now. It's almost like you feel backed up. This is going to sound kind of funny, but this is true. Taurus, if you're constipated right now, this is probably why, okay? I know that might sound like TMI, but believe it or not, our emotions can really play out physically. So right now, if you're bottling up lots of feelings and emotions, if you haven't released things that needed to be released, or if you're not in the energy where you're flowing and allowing your feelings and emotions to come through, you might be having a hard time taking a poop right now. You might be constipated. And that could actually be happening because of your energy right now and what you're doing on an emotional level. So just throwing that out there, word to the wise. Any constipated Taurians, that might be why. But either way, looking at the outcome here for you, being the Five of Swords reverse, Five of Swords reverse here says, yeah, I don't know. I just don't really feel like fighting for anything right now. I don't really feel like dealing with the emotions and dealing with the stress that comes from me tuning in with myself. I just kind of want to continue to bottle everything up, ignore it, pretend like it doesn't exist, and get on with my day. I know how easy that can feel. I know how easy that we think it is and how it could feel and how it at some point feels like it could be the best option. But let me tell you something. The more we sweep shit under the carpet, eventually that carpet gets way too dirty to clean. You know, you're looking at the master of sweeping stuff under their carpet, okay? That was my entire life before I went through my spiritual awakening. Every problem that has given me so many issues over my years and all the depression that I went through in my life, just constantly sweeping it under the carpet, I lifted up that carpet and I saw how dirty it was and I said, fuck, this is going to take a lot to clean, which meant it took years to work through. And I learned in life that the more you sweep stuff under the carpet and the more you don't face your problems and the more you don't face your emotions, inevitably you're going to get stuck with a super dirty carpet that has to get clean because it can't get dirty any longer. Meaning there's no more storage I have left to bottle up all this. I have to release. And when you do, it usually isn't pretty. So throwing that out there for you, Taurus, my best advice for you is to definitely tap in, connect with yourself, release what you need to, stop bottling everything up, and you will see a very big change and a very great sense of relief come forward to you as well, okay? All right, Taurian, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Dana says, where are you from? I'm from New York. Yeah, a lot of people think I'm from LA because I wear the LA beanie. I actually got this as a gift from my family in Portugal. There was a shop there. I'm not sure what it was called, but there was a shop there, and they saw this beanie. And, you know, sometimes different countries, they kind of like make like I don't know how to explain it, but either way, it says LA, so it is for Los Angeles, but I'm not sure what store it was. I think they had like Nike products there as well. I'm not sure what other kind of products they had, but yeah, got it from a family member in Portugal as a gift, which was very kind of them. And a lot of people usually see me wearing this. They're like, oh, you're from LA. I'm like, no, I'm from New York. Yep. Still never visited California. I do want to go at some point. I haven't actually visited West Coast at all. I visited mainly almost all the East Coast. Like, I've probably been almost everywhere on the East Coast that you can go. So as far as that, yeah, East Coast, definitely traveled all around. The only out of country place I've been to is Italy. Italy is absolutely beautiful. Would love to go to Portugal one day. Definitely see some of my family. But at the end of the day, too, though, there's a lot of other cool places to explore as well that are going to be on my list. I do want to visit the UK. There's something about the United Kingdom that I love so much, and I do want to head over there and see how the life is. But yeah, that's where I'm from. But thank you for asking the question. Hopefully that answered it. Sorry, I went on a tangent. But yes, I am from New York. All right, baby. So we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs for today. Moving on to the last and final batch. Let's jump back into the air signs and see what we got going on here for the Libra gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got rolling up in here, please? For the zodiac signs of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Libra, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Wands in the reverse. You could be connecting here with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the Ace of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Temperance in reverse. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you, we do have here the Hierophant. So, looking at Libra, or looking at you, looking at your energy, you might be connecting here with a Sag or connecting here with a Taurus. Now, King of Wands in reverse here to the Ace of Wands upright. I feel like you have an idea of what you want to do for the future, but you have a lack of action. So it's kind of like, I know what new beginning I want, I know where I want to go, but I'm just not doing anything about it, you know? It's kind of like that energy of like, yeah, I got everything all planned out, but I just haven't taken action yet, okay? Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Temperance reverse. You kind of just haven't felt like it. I kind of feel like you're in this energy, Libra, where you feel demotivated. It's like, I know exactly what I need to do. I know exactly what I want to do, but I just don't feel motivated enough to do it. Right now, I'm kind of feeling a little bit pooped out. Maybe with the Temperance card in reverse, you're kind of feeling like you don't have much energy. You might be feeling pretty drained here at this time. And looking at the outcome here being the Hierophant card here says that it's time for a commitment, right? At the end of the day, the commitment here is the energy of continuing to show up. I think it's important to recognize that discipline is incredibly important because we may know what we love and what we want to do, but getting ourselves to be able to do it is a completely different ballgame. It's super easy to have a plan of knowing what you want to do, knowing how you have to do it, but there's a difference between being disciplined enough to get it done. You know, people who are disciplined, it doesn't matter how tired they are, they're going to get out there and still do it. They're going to do what needs to be asked of them. And wholeheartedly, I do understand at the same time, too, that no matter how disciplined a person is, everybody does deserve rest and rejuvenation. Everybody does deserve, a time to take a step back and reset if that's what they need to. But this is a situation that calls for your discipline and your commitment, Libra, if you really want to shine right now. So for any Libras here that know exactly what they want, whatever kind of future it is, whatever it is they're passionate about, and knows exactly how they want to go about it, you have to be willing here to start to be able to motivate yourself and discipline yourself enough in order to get it done. You know, the more that you think about what you want and the less that you do, the more time you're here wasting when you could be out living the life you want to or doing whatever it is that this Ace of Wands is about. So I do feel here for you. Of course, it's very important. Everybody needs rest and rejuvenation, but everybody also needs that discipline, man, to make sure that if you want to do it, you got to show up, man. The more you show up, that's how you get it done. That's how you get what it is you want at the end of the day. All right? So get a little bit of consistency here and commitment going, and you will see your Ace of Wands moment really turn into a reality here for you. Okay? So there might be a little bit of a message here of just, you need more motivation. You got to be willing to motivate yourself, you know? People who tap into the energy of discipline, it's a little different than discipline's a little different than motivation, because motivation, you feel like motivated to do it, right? Discipline, it's like, I don't want to do this shit, but I'm going to do it anyways because I have to, because this is how I'm going to get my goal complete, right? So discipline doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. It just knows this is what got to get done. All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all our air signs for today. Moving on into the water now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Scorpio. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please? For the zodiac sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, we're going to grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we shall see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Wands in reverse. You could be connecting here with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look here into your current energy, we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Moon in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for your Scorpio, we got here, oh boy, a Seven of Swords. All right, Scorps, let's go ahead and break this down. Six of Wands in reverse here to the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Kind of feels to me here for you that right now you're not feeling all that successful. You're not really feeling all that confident. I think something's like deterred you from your path. Something here, I'm hearing like something's rattled you, Scorpio. I don't know what has, but something's kind of knocked you off your path, man. You're not on your A game right now. Having a look at what you're dealing with the Moon in reverse. It's like, I'm not really feeling good about myself. And it could have something to do with an external source, because looking at the outcome here being the Seven of Swords is the card of deception. So it doesn't inherently have to be self-deception. It very well likely could be that maybe somebody here made a comment, and it was a comment that demotivated you or upset you, or that kind of deterred you from what it is you were doing. It could be that somebody that was close to you had put you down. And of course, if this resonates to you, I'm sorry that it does, because this fucking sucks, and I don't want any Scorpio to ever feel put down, or anybody in general to ever feel put down, but I think it's safe to say that everybody gets put down in their life one way or another, and it sucks that it happens, but it happens. And I think that what's important about realizing the types of people that put you down is that the people that will put you down are the people that are really not happy with themselves. And that's really what the truth is. When people put down other people, it's because they're already miserable with who they are and what they got going on. So they have nothing better to do but than to drag people down with them. Because if I feel like shit, why doesn't everybody else feel like shit? You know, that's people's fucking mentality. And at the end of the day, if you just realize that you don't have to give them the power to put you down, if you tap into the subtle art of not giving a fuck about what certain types of people have to say, then you're living your life lavishly, you know? Sometimes you gotta just turn off the fucks that you have to give. That's what it comes down to. It can be somebody hella close to you too, right? Like maybe somebody within your family says something that puts you down. That fucking stings. It hurts, because that's somebody who's close to you. They're supposed to be the one supporting you, loving you unconditionally, and lifting you up. And sometimes even people that close, like family, don't even do that. And at the end of the day, you just have to learn they're projecting. Those are people that are miserable. And people that are miserable are always going to want to be in company or have some sense of company, right? Because misery loves what? They love company. So at the end of the day, don't be their company. Don't let them drag you down with them. Recognize that people who are not happy project their misery. And the only reason they are trying to drag you down is because they want somebody to be there with them. So it's never coming out of a place of actual truth. you know? So keep that in mind here, Scorpio. Don't let other people's misery drag you down, and continue to lift yourself up. And also by tapping into the subtle art of giving 0 fucks, the less fucks you give, the more this person has no power over you. All right? All right, Scorpio peeps. Sorry for any of y'all that this resonates to, and for those of you that are going through this. I know it hurts, I know it sucks, but don't give them that power, baby. Don't allow other people to validate what you should think about in reference to yourself. Like, validate what you should believe about yourself. Don't give other people this validation to suddenly start telling you who you are or how you are or what you should be. Like, we need to really start, reconnecting and realizing that not everything people say fucking matters. What matters is what you say and what you validate and what you think about yourself, right? All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up the water. We also finished up the air, going on into the fire. Let's have a look here at the Sagittarius. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 169 people in the chat, if y'all could drop a like, that would be awesome. Thank you all so much for tuning in. What do we got going on here for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Saggy, we're going to get our last and final shuffle over here, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully all is well. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the 5 of Cups in reverse. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have the Temperance coming out. Having a look at what you're dealing with, we do have the Ace of Cups. And then looking at the outcome for you, Sagittarius, we got here the Judgment in the reverse. I definitely feel like at the end of the day, it's all love. That is a message I heard here for you. At the end of the day, it's all love. I think right now there's probably a conflict resolution happening here for you. I mean, taking a look at the overall energy being the 5 of Cups reversed. 5 of Cups reversed means that you're moving past something, and I feel like it has something to do with somebody else. So I do feel like you're moving past something with somebody. I mean, taking a look at your current energy being the Temperance. Temperance here is about balancing both of your energies, balancing both of your feelings and emotions. So it's like you're getting on the same page with somebody. You're getting on a good page with someone. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with being here the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is the card that represents love, and that kind of goes back to that same kind of quote that I got right as I started your reading. At the end of the day, it's all love. So I feel like there is going to be some sort of conflict resolution happening here. Like if you and somebody have had bad blood, or if there's kind of just been a lot of shit going on between you and somebody you're close to, it's like at the end of the day, there's still love that flows between the both of us. Let's put aside right now our issues. Let's put aside our problems. Let's move on. And let's just tap back into that foundation of what our relationship is built upon, which is love. And looking at the outcome here being the Judgment in reverse, let's move away our previous judgments of what we both indulged in with one another, and let's set aside all that negativity, and let's start rebuilding something fresh. Our foundation was a foundation built on love. Let's stick to what our foundation means and what it stands for. So Sagittarius, that's what I do see here for you moving into your next 24 hours. Definitely feeling here a bit of a conflict resolution. You and somebody are getting back into a good place emotionally, and it is what it is. Let's put all the past behind us, all the negativity behind us, and it's all love, baby. Let's focus on what our foundation is built upon. Love that for you. Really, really awesome. All right, Saggy. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up our fire. We did our water and our air. Going on to the last but not least zodiac sign for today. Let's have a look here at the Capricorn. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling on in for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully all is well for the Capricorn. Cappy, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Cups. So you could be dealing with potentially a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Strength card. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, Capricorn, we got the 2 of Swords in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for your next 24 hours, we do have here the 8 of Swords in the reverse position. So Capricorn, setting foot into your next 24 hours, King of Cups here all the way to the Strength in reverse. What I'm feeling here for you, Capricorn, is that at this time, I think that when it comes towards being in energies of love and compassion and being able to hand that out to other people doesn't really seem like that's what you want to do. It's not that you're not trying to be bitter to people, but I feel like what you're recognizing, Capricorn, is that not everybody's worthy of my love and my compassion. And that's true. Not everybody is worthy of your love and compassion. There are some people out there that don't deserve it. There are some people out there that don't deserve that slot or that spot in your life, especially if they mistreat you, especially if they don't appreciate you, and most importantly, if they show it to you that they don't deserve whatever you have to offer. So I kind of feel here for you, Capricorn, it's that realization of like, I'm going to be very careful and I'm proceeding with caution right now about the individuals in my life who do get my love and my unconditional love at that and my compassion and all of the fulfillment that I have to offer. I mean, having a look here at what it is you're dealing with, you know, you are dealing with here the Two of Swords in the reverse. With Two of Swords in the reverse over here, it's like, that's it, final decision, pronto. I don't have any other choice that I'm making here right now. This is the choice that I'm deciding to make here for me, because this is what's going to work for me now going forward. And having a look here at the outcome for you, Capricorn, being the Eight of Swords reversed, as I'm now choosing to live this way, I got nothing to worry about. I don't have to worry about people who are going to backstab me. I don't have to worry about trying to do everything that I can to make people appreciate who I am, because I already know that I am enough. And if other people can't appreciate me or see the worthiness and value within me that I have to offer, then those are people who are so clearly not meant to be a part of my life. I will not prove to anybody that I'm enough for them. I will not prove to anybody that the love and compassion that I have to give is enough for them to receive. At the end of the day, you either appreciate what I have to offer or you're not going to have a seat in my life. And that's something that I feel like you're absolutely A-okay with. There definitely is some sort of situation that's triggered this. I'm not sure exactly what that situation is specifically to you, Capricorn, but I feel like your energy in the next 24 hours is like, listen, I'm just going to connect with the people who I know, show up for me, who care about me, who put in the same energy that I put back into them, and I'm not going to worry about people who are unappreciative of what I have to offer. There is no reason I should spend my energy and waste my energy worrying about that when I can be having all the love and compassion with the people who I know are true to me in my life. Abso-freaking-lutely, Capricorn, for sure. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to the peeps that come up Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. You are all super duper appreciated. For everybody who's in here right now, if y'all could drop a like, that would be awesome. It does something to the algorithm, so if you can drop a like, that'd be pretty cool to help new people discover the videos that I do upload and post here on YouTube. For everybody who's here, though, thank you for being here, man. You guys are super appreciated. For anybody who sent in donations today, thank you so much for that. It helps out a lot more than you know. So for anybody who's donated, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. I wanted to give you guys a couple updates. So as always, right, I already finished the September 2022 monthlies. If you haven't seen your September monthly reading yet, feel free to check it out. It's already posted on my channel. Today, I uploaded a Book of Answers check-in for September 2022. So if you haven't seen the Book of Answers video yet, watch it. It was posted and uploaded today. You guys will be able to get your 2 intuitive messages for September. So feel free to check it out. It's cool. If you've never seen the series before, I think you'll like it. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it, okay? I also, coming up for tomorrow, I'm going to start uploading the mid-monthlies for mid-September. So coming up tomorrow will be Earth signs. So that'll be Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Your mid-monthly will be available for mid-September 2022. Stay tuned. That video will be uploaded shortly tomorrow, okay? All right, everybody. I love you all so much. Thank you for being patient with me today. As I mentioned earlier in the video, pretty drained, pretty tired here today. It's just one of those weird, spacey kind of energy type of days. But thank you all for being patient with me. Still had fun. Still glad that I did this. Still glad to be here with y'all. And I hope you had a good time. I appreciate all of you. Love you so much. If you are new here, and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, do consider subscribing. That'd be awesome, and I would love to have you as a part of the Soul family. All right, everybody, happy Tuesday to you all. Have a great Tuesday. It is a Taco Tuesday, so definitely get yourself some Chipotle, some Taco Bell, make some homemade tacos, do something really wonderful, man. Enjoy a great meal today, spend time with friends and family, and have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. All right, I love you all so much, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Much love to my Soul family, and have yourselves a good one. Later, y'all. Peace.